are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1971 movie Duel. The movie is directed by Steven Spielberg and written by Richard Matheson, and it's based on Richard Matheson's short story of the same name. And this movie follows David Mann, a businessman who is going on a business trip through the Mojave Desert, and he starts getting stalked by a man in a Peterbilt 281, and he's like being harassed the entire movie by this guy that he just because he passed him by on and everything. This movie is really good. It's Steven Spielberg's very first movie that he ever directed. It was originally it was a TV movie. I think they did like edit it and added some scenes in there and released it in theaters not too long after it was released on TV. But this is a really good movie. It's really simple premise, not a whole lot of characters or anything, but it is a tense movie. It's a lot of fun, and Dennis Weaver does a really good job in this movie. He fits the role of David Mann perfectly, and there's not really that any kills or anything in this, really. Just 90% of the movie is just them on the road, Dave trying to escape this truck, and we don't even really see the truck driver except for his arms, and that's really about it. I thought that was kind of cool too, like the suspense and stuff in this movie is just really good. This is more of a suspense movie than a horror movie, but I still really enjoyed this movie a lot. Bill Goldenberg does the score for the movie. This is one of the few movies that Spielberg didn't work with John Williams on. This was before he ever worked with John Williams too, so but I thought his score was really good. He really made this movie feel creepy, and for this being a TV movie, it didn't feel like a TV movie at all. I wouldn't have even known it was a TV movie if I hadn't read about it. But there's a lot of really intense scenes. Like there's a scene where David stops to help this guy with a school bus full of children try to get the bus unstuck, and the truck shows up under a bridge, and he's worried that like the truck is going to try to kill all of them, but he just goes after he goes and helps the truck, goes and helps the school bus, and then starts chasing right after David again. It's a really effective scene though, like I said, Dennis Weaver's acting is really good. He really makes it believable that he's like this guy that's being harassed, and like you could tell that he was really scared and stuff. That he was a really good choice for this movie and did a really good job. But I definitely like Duel quite a bit, and the cinematography in here is really good too. Like it has a lot of good cinematography, and the tension and stuff in this is really good. It was a lot of fun. Like I said, it's not really a horror movie. This one's more of a suspense, but I went ahead and added it onto my 31 Days of Horror anyway, because I've been wanting to watch and review this movie for quite some time. Because I haven't reviewed it on my channel yet, and I'd like to eventually start doing all of Steven Spielberg's movies. But this was a really good way to start his career. I wouldn't say that it's one of his very best movies, because he's had so many other great ones since then, but it definitely is a really good one. Yeah, I wouldn't say that it's a terrible one, which to me, all the Spielberg movies that I've seen that I thought were just mediocre are still really good movies. So, but yeah, so I'd give Duel an 8.5 out of 10. It's definitely worth checking out. especially if you're a fan of Spielberg and want to see where he kind of started. This technically wasn't the very first movie he ever did. He did like a movie when he was 17 years old that is impossible to find because it didn't have, like, I think 3 minutes of the footage still exist. I would love to get to see that. I wish there would be a way for him to be able to bring that back, but still, I absolutely love Duel, and it's an amazing movie. I definitely would recommend it if you haven't seen it, and everything. So let me know in the comments what you think of Duel, and this is my review for my day 8 of 31 Days of Horror. Tomorrow for day 9, I'll be reviewing Christine, which was based on the Stephen King book and directed by John Carpenter. That's another movie that I've seen it, but it's been a really long time, so I'm really excited to revisit that one too. But let me know in the comments what you think of this movie, and have a good day, everybody.